I'm from the 805.
Yeah. What's some differences? Like, let's say you were talking to somebody outside of California. How would you
Uh,
explain what the 805 is?
I'm not gonna lie. I would say like palm trees, beach, sunny, kind of ghetto a little bit. I mean, for the most part. And then some areas are like white, like they look like old school, like back then. Kind of like a little mix of all of that. Yeah.
What's something that separates or that's different from the 805 compared to LA?
Well, for me, since I grew up in Santa Paula, it's over there. It's more like it's like a town over there. It's not a city life. There's no like, let's go downtown and hit the clubs. There's no blah blah blah. Nah, over there's just a fucking movie theater and talk about like in and out. So that's the difference for me. Since I grew up in Santa, but as in the whole 5, I would say it's just more. I don't know. I don't know. It's just more like Chicano, I guess. More like
Mm,
over here in LA, it's a lot of it's a mix. It's not just Mexicans.
that's true.
Oh,
That's
oh
something a lot of people do be
yeah.
saying.
Oh, there's a lot of. It kind of reminds me of San Diego. San Diego and the 805, they kind of like
Yeah, San Diego do be on that too.
low
You know, they
riders
on
and all
that
that.
too.
Low riders and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
I feel that. Fucking earlier today, I mean earlier today, early on this interview, you had said you had brought up Sad Boy and you felt um like that type of sound is like on its way out
Yeah,
and the new sound is on the way in.
yeah,
There's a lot of people, especially like older rappers, who would say, well, nah, we should keep the old sound because we're preserving the cultura, right?
right.
Do you feel like maybe rappers should go to that old style, or maybe they should adapt with the times and be on some new shit?
It's cause look, I feel like it's hard. It's gonna be hard for new rappers to go with that style. Cause if they didn't grow up like that,
The old style is on the
yeah.
yeah.
If they didn't grow up like that, or if they weren't taught any of that, like they say the new youngins out in Cali, they're inspired by Suede and Draco.
Mm,
You get me? They're not gonna know nothing about that. The older ones are inspired by Snoop Dogg and Sad Boy, or like rappers like that, like
yeah.
so they're gonna go for that. I feel like the new school just doesn't want to be someone they aren't, and the old school just doesn't want the new school to be how they are. But it's not gonna stay like that forever. Like even if we wanted to, I would want it to be like that too. Like Mexicans, like how they used to be and all that. I mean, I grew up in Mexico when I was younger. 5 years from middle school to no, from fucking first grade to fifth grade.
So what part?
Guanajuato.
Okay.
Yeah,
From what grade to what grade?
first to fifth. Like I
Okay.
basically learned how to write, read, all that shit, like the basics.
Mm,
All elementary.
yeah.
Yeah, right there, in fucking Guanajuato, Silao.
I
Got that
mean,
shit out
but
there.
did the kids already know you came from America or no?
What do you mean? Oh, like when I went over there.
Yeah, the school in
I
Mexico.
mean, we were young, but yeah, they could still like, like they'll be like, "Hablas inglés?" Like shit like that. And I'll just be all shy, like, "Fool, don't ask me that." Like I'll be like, "Yeah, but I don't know how." Like, or not right now, like
Yeah.
I
Did
don't
they ever
know.
try to be oh, you're not Mexican, you're an American,
Nah, hell
or
no.
gringo, gabacho, whatever.
Nah, hell no.
Mm.
I'm straight Mexican fool. Like,
That's right.
for sure.
Uh,
If
how,
anything, when I came over here, there I was kind of like the little like I don't want to be like that, but they be calling them like the Paisa kids, like during lunch and shit, like all that shit. Like I was the one that just got here from X in sixth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade. It was middle school. So when everybody was like dressing like, how they grew up over here and shit, I was still wearing like fucking high tops like over there in Mexican shit, how they dress over there, like
yeah.
over there is different, fool. Like everything's different. You just gotta learn how to adapt. Yeah, for sure.
But they like, did they like try to pick at you because you were like too biased off of them?
Nah, but they would just kind of like give me like a different look. Cause I still knew English and I still knew what was up. Cause I would still visit during summers and shit. So my cousins would like keep me updated. You feel me? Like all the visit and shit. But they just did look at me different. Like they knew like he just got here or some shit. You know, like hairstyle, fucking way I dressed, my accent, all that shit. They still have the comb over full, the little oh, so solid.